for not just the NFL, but the Pick'em League tournament. We started this league with 112. We finished with 107, starting into the three elimination rounds. 27 people, unfortunately, have gone home. And it's official, man. Like, it is down to the end. Well, the ending is near. Only one winner. Can you believe that? How fast the years went by, how fast football season has went by, and how fast the tournament has gone by. We're going to be eliminating another 12 people this week. So we're going to go down from, after Saturday night, we'll be down from 80 to 68. And then we're going to have another round after that. So, yeah, we're going to go from 80 to 68. And then we're going to go from 68 to 48 after Sunday. So only 48 people will be left after Sunday. Wow. That half the board's going to be gone. This is crazy. But this is the part of the Pick'em League tournament where it's going to get exciting. So let's go ahead first and show the results. If it's blurry, I'll adjust it. Let me go. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So these are the results for the remaining contestants that, this week was full of surprises. There was a lot of like upsets, but that's because teams were benching players and stuff like that. So that was to be expected. The best record, I think, was 13-3. The names that are in red are the guys who survived the previous round, and they're still on the board, so they're not necessarily picking for regular season picks anymore. That's basically what it is. Shout out to Laporte on going 13-3. Not to say that if you didn't go any worse or any better, that means, you're out of it, but, it just means, hey, this is, I went 12-4, thank God. 12-4, I survived. Brandon Rogers, you also went 12-4. So I'm going to give you a shout out as well if you're watching or if you're going to watch later. Now, there's a lot of information I'm going to be showing, so I'm going to try to make this, quick and easy. If your name's in blue and red, you will be competing on Saturday, the first round of the wildcard playoffs. If your name's in pink or purple, what it looks like, you will be competing on Sunday. And it is a best of 3 for these next 2 rounds. So these are the records when added. And so let's see, you had 190 wins. You had 100. You had a lot of people break your record, but it was to be expected because it was a pretty damn good season down the stretch. People started getting their picks right and whatnot. Shout out to Trent and John Alves for finishing in second place. And I want to also give out a shout out to the first ever 200 game winner in tournament history, Joshua Denoncourt. Just give you a shout out, man, for winning 200 games. And 90 points, which is the most that you can rack up. You've racked up 89.1, which means you were less than a point shy from being ranked at the top, first place for the entire season. So congratulations, man. I just want to say congratulations. Hey, man, you guys it was a damn good season, 200 games. Be proud of yourself. A lot of you guys almost won 200 games. John Alves, Trent, you were at 197. Congratulations to you guys. Brandon Rogers, 189. You did clinch your division, of course. You had 189 finished off. That's still a pretty damn good season. So with that being said, now that we got these two out of the way, we got to start showing the rounds. So we're going to start from furthest to the beginning, from the furthest point. Divisional round Sunday, which is January 19th. The top 8 finishers, Denoncourt with 200 wins, he fucking smashed it, right? Trent, 197. John, 197. Thanasis, 195. Morgan, 194. Casey Kidd in the house. He used to be a video maker. Not anymore, but, Chiefs Kingdom, you're ranked 6. BJM, 193. And Jesus, 193. You guys get a bye. Don't worry about it. You're off until divisional round Sunday, so take off. This is round 3, I think, of the NFL playoffs. Divisional round Saturday, which if the Monday night wildcard game is also added to it as well. So actually that round starts on Monday for you guys. You will be given a choice either to use one of your 2 picks to pick the Vikings-Rams game, or you can pass it to your opponent that you'll be facing and let them burn their pick, and you get to pick both games on that Saturday divisional round. Decisions. Like a game of chess. So Dylan, Kyle, Greg, Austin H., Eddie Taylor, Seahawks fan, Micah Sims, Kim123, Scotty, Danny Golden, Berger, Rappel, Duke, Bothers, Joby, Big Bear, Brandon Rogers, Noah, a.k.a. 44 Legendary, Herbert H, aka Go, I think he's Go Philly or something like that. He used to be a video maker too. Spider, sometimes you'll see him with the Texans logo. Tanya and Kristen. So you guys get to make a decision for Monday Night Football. Do you want to make the Vikings-Rams pick? Do you want to burn one of your two picks? Or do you want to pass that pick to your opponent and pick the two divisional round games on Saturday? Decisions. That's a big decision there, but I want you guys to think about it. Don't rush. It's early in the week. You guys are good, so you're good. Take time to look over it. If you know who's going to win that game and you want to use that pick and risk one of your two, that's fine. But just know you're going to burn one of your pick, and then you risk winning or losing. It's up to you. It's a gamble. So, or you want to pass it to your opponent. So it's up to you. I'll be emailing everybody that or sending the DMs out on that later in the week. So we're going to try to get everybody's pick for, your decision by Sunday night, if you want to burn a pick on that or not. So I'm sure y'all know by then. So, yeah, so that's just going to clear that up. All right. So we're clear on that. Now, Sunday. This is the very first two rounds, or Saturday, actually. No, actually, it would be Sunday, January 12th. This is the second round. If your name's in blue, like I said, you are the higher seed. You'll be picking 2 out of 3. If your name's in red, you'll be picking. You have to wait on your opponent. So Crazy Dog, Kendall, Weston, Roachloke, McGrath, Bob from Ravens Red Zone, Jose, and Shen. You got to wait on your opponent to pick first. We don't know who they're going to pick yet. Mario, Megatron, Green Bay Chris, Seth, Shirley, New York Joe, Corey Pollard, Kelm, Mr. Gabriel, the Pats fan, Rodney, a.k.a. Youngling Jr., Yenzer, Max Sports, Laporte, Ferris Muhammad, Sean, Michael Kaufman, John Frierson, Aaron, Desert Eagle, 90, Patrick F., a.k.a. Athletic Dashy, Troy, and Nate St. John. You guys get to pick 2 out of the 3 games for Sunday, and those games are, I think it's Denver at Buffalo. Let me look. Green Bay at Philly and Washington at Tampa Bay. You get to pick 2 out of 3. You're going to give your opponent the other game. So that's for that. And I'll be sending DMs out. So, this video is just for like a little visual and audio feed, and, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just best of 3. Simple as that. Yeah, the Broncos got the win. Congratulations, Caitlin. Congratulations. Oh, now let's go to the first round, which is the round that I'm in. You see, my name is Rose. I'm right here. I finished with 178 wins for the year. And I'm facing JoJo, my opponent, in which I already picked my 2 games. The games are Ohio State and Texas, Chargers and Texans, Steelers and Ravens. So my 2 picks that I used, I picked Texas over Ohio State. That's who I'm going to rock with. So my opponent's got Ohio State by default. Then I went ahead and picked the Texans over the Chargers. I'm a homer. Go shoot me. So my opponent has Ohio State and the Chargers just because I picked those other 2. Now he gets to pick out of Steelers and Ravens, and that's a tough game. So whoever he gives me, I'll take whoever he gives me because it's 50-50. It's just a flip of the coin at that point. 2 AFC North teams. I'll take either or. It doesn't really matter on that one. That's AFC North showdown anyway. So with that being said, my favorite matchup of this first round is going to be Simus taking on Eagles fan for life. That's a very good matchup, a shakeup right there. That's really cool. Get to see 2 former TTC guys go at it. I think that's going to be really cool. So for a first matchup ever, it's going to be, Simus taking on Eagles fan for life. Cowboys, Eagles, get it? The rivalry goes deep there. So that's going to be really cool. See some trash talk guys going at it. This is going to be fun. Byron, the Pats fan, is going against Steel J. They were former Trash Talk Circle guys too. Just, FYI for your information. Other than that, it's just a bunch of random matchups, guys trying to make names for themselves. Main attractions, a former Trash Talk Circle guy. You got CG Bully in the house, the lowest seed out of all the 111 competitors. He's number 86. He, managed to win. He was one of 2 lower seeds to win out of those 12 matchups last week, which I will show the results for that, by the way, before we go. But yeah, CG Bully's the lowest number on the board, which is 86. And 12 people are going to get eliminated here. they're going to advance and fill up all the spots here for Sunday. And we're going to have, I think, 20 matchups here. So 20 people are going home. So that means only 48 will remain after these 2 rounds. So we're at 80. We'll be down to 48 after Saturday and Sunday is concluded. So the rounds are going to get very, very smaller. Sunday, we'll be down to 28 after that Saturday divisional round. We'll be down to 28 left. And those 28 will go into Sunday, January 19th. Now, the thing about this round, it's only the best of 2. So the way it works is all the higher seeds are going to, get a team, and the lower seed gets to pick a team. You each get 2. It's basically the lower seeds are kind of at a disadvantage, really bad in this particular round, because you have to win both games to pass your opponent, while your higher seed opponent only has to win 1. So you could break even and still lose, basically. That's just the name of the game. So after that round is over, we'll be down to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll be down to 14 left. Okay? So once that happens, it's a best of 1 for the following 4 rounds with the final 14 people left. The top 2 seeds will get a bye. They'll automatically be in the AFC NFC championship game, whichever game is first. The other 12 will go at it for the college national championship game. So there'll be 6 matchups. That means 6 higher seeds. They'll get to pick who they want for the college championship game, and the loser gets the opposing team, or the lower seed, gets the opposing team. I didn't mean to say loser. I meant to say lower seed. And then the game plays, and whoever wins those 6 advance, and they will fill up the 8 spots remaining. For the first game, same analogy. It'll be a 1 game, winner take all. Higher seeds get to pick. The 4 advancing winners will go to the second game of the AFC championship, NFC championship game, whichever game that is. And it's the same thing. The higher seeds get to pick the lower seeds, and then the game plays. The winners advance. The final 2 are going to Super Bowl. So that's how it's going to break down. It's going to be the first 3 rounds are best of 3. Then it goes best of 2 for Divisional Sunday. Then following by 1, 2, 3, 4 best of 1 rounds. So you got a total of what? 3, 4. You got 8 rounds in the NFL playoffs. That's 8 rounds. That's a lot. But only 1 winner. We got 80 people in. 80 people in the dance right now. So yeah, it's gonna dwindle down. Dwindle. Like I said, 27 people are officially eliminated. If you look at the rounds previous, starting from week 15, we did elimination rounds. We eliminated 3 in week 16, and then we eliminated 12 in the next 2 rounds. So 27 people are officially eliminated. And it's funny because out of all these 27 matchups, only 3 lower seeds won. That's it. Seaton won. Jamal Seaton won. He was the first one to do that, but then he lost the following round. And I think we had 2 winners from here, and only because Sexton didn't make his goddamn picks. That's the only reason why. Well, I wouldn't say it's the only reason why Main Attraction won, but he was one of only 2 lower seeds in this bracket to win. CG Bully was the other one. He beat Alex by 1 game. So, yeah, it's we're done with these rounds, and so these were the biggest. Because all the games were part of it, and so I had to even add a college game to the last week for a tiebreaker, make it best of 17. And so now it's condensed down. It's broken down to a best of 3. So the games for this round here, it's going to be Ohio State, Chargers, Texans, Steelers, Ravens. This week for Sunday, the next round is going to be Broncos. I think Bills is at noon. And then I think the Bucks Washington game. Is it Bucks in Washington? I think so. That's the later game. And then I think the 3 o'clock game in the middle is the Eagles Packers. So that's those games. And then for this round, it's going to be Vikings Rams, where these seeds are going to have to make a decision. And I'm sure not all of them. Some of them may burn their pick on that game. I don't know. And then some may pass it down to their opponent. I don't know. But it's decisions. So I mean, that's a tough game. That Vikings at Rams game go either way. My opinion. That's. I mean, if some people may already know that pick, they may have a gut feeling on it. I personally don't. If I was in this position, I probably would pass that pick to my opponent and let them burn that pick. Fuck, I'll take whatever you give me, and then I'll just pick the 2 divisional games for Saturday. So I mean, but that's just me personally. There's other people on the board that may burn that pick. I don't know. And they may get it. It may not. So, wow, that's going to be like a little chess game right there, a little chess piece matchup right there. But yeah, this is a breakdown of the playoffs. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I made it simple and easy. So, Athletic Dash, if you're watching, just to let you know, I'll send you the games, but you'll be picking 2 out of 3 for Sunday. Whichever 2 you want, then you leave your opponent the third game. So usually the strategy behind it is very simple. You want to pick the games, you want to pick whatever game you feel is the easiest, and that's an interpretation. Everybody's has different opinions to that, by the way. Then you take whichever you think is the hardest game, where it can go 50-50, and you pass that to your opponent. Say, fuck it, I'll let you pick that one, but I'll pick the ones I think I have the best chance of winning. That's sort of the mathematics behind it. Then once you get down to a best of 2, there is kind of a little luck. That's kind of like the oddest round. That's going to be this round here. So I'll show that one. This one here. But the advantage is that I just only need to win one game if you're a higher seed. So that's like the trickiest round of all of them. That's where it gets the most complicated. Because you can split even and still lose. So yeah, just food for thought. And then after that, if you're a lower seed going into this round, you have to have a lot of luck because you're going to have to hope your opponent picks and misses for a lot of these rounds. So that's where it starts kind of working against you. If you're like a real low seed and you're on the board here at the bottom, you just have to hope and pray your opponent keeps missing those picks because it's just a one game 50-50 split. So yeah, the odds decreases, the field melts down. That's why seeding is so important. Winning your division is so important. So the way I did the divisions this year, I took the top 17 division winners, which there's 17 divisions, and I took the top 11 wild cards and I ranked them 1 to 28. That's what I did. So even if you win your division with a shitty record, you still weren't going to get anything lower than 28. So that's basically how I did it. And then everybody else after that is ranked 29 through whatever the remaining numbers are on the board. So that's basically how I do it. So yeah, so this is going to be a fun matchup going into, the matchups are going to be really fun going into this, man. So like I said, 80 contestants left. And after Saturday, we'll be down to 68. And then we'll be down to 48 after Sunday. So man, don't the rounds just keep dwindling down and dwindling down and dwindling down. So yeah, the games for Friday, I'm gonna try to get everybody's picks Thursday. Okay, to be clear, that way everybody has their picks on Thursday, and then the round starts Friday. For Saturday's games, we're gonna try to have them. You're gonna Sunday. I meant Sunday. We're gonna try to have them in Saturday night, Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to wait for these guys to play in advance here so that way I can clear this out. Now, these guys here can already have their picks in because they already know who you're facing down here. But these vacant spots you don't know yet until this round takes place. So you'll be picking your 2, but then you're going to have to wait for your 1 because you got to wait for the winner. And depending on who pairs up where and who they pick will determine who your third team is and go from there. So that's how it works. So yeah, we're down. This is it, man. We had a lot of really good records this year. And like I said, the record I'm proud of the most is the 200 wins by Joshua Denoncourt. Man, that guy fucking killed it. The last week he went 10-6, which was really low compared to the weeks he did before. But he already had 190 wins. He just needed the minimum 10. I thought he was going to crush it with 12-14, but he got the minimum 10. He met the minimum, got it, and got the 200. I'm like, that's pretty damn impressive. We got some guys here that are close to 200 wins. John, Trent, Thanasis 195. I mean, Casey Kidd 194. We had some dudes that fucking killed the records this year. Like, especially down the stretch, the records were getting from week 7 to 11. It was terrible. And after that, it just kind of sped up. And everybody was in double digits and shit, man. The game started getting really, like, predictable. And people were just winning a shitload of games. I mean, call it luck, but this is probably the best season ever in tournament champions history, considering the records are just fucking amazing. So... yeah. Congratulations, Joshua Denoncourt, by the way, 200 wins. Congratulations. That's a pretty good a milestone there, man. I don't think I could ever get to 190. I think I got how many wins did I fucking get? 178. So see, yeah, I finished 22 games less than first place, and I'm ranked 59. See, out of what 80? So yeah, I'm down. I'm below. I'm at the bottom of the barrel almost. But it's just gonna be a harder road for me. But I think I got a good chance, man. I think Brandon Rogers. What place did you get? Let's see. You got 23. Michael Jordan. Okay, so you got Michael Jordan's number. Congratulations. Michael Jordan is in the building. You just got to wear your 23 jersey. That's your lucky number, 23. This is, wow. Good luck to everybody, because this is going to be a damn good season. And like I said, I got Ohio State. I got Texas, and I got the Texans. So I'm rocking both Texas teams. And then I don't know who my opponent's giving me at the Pittsburgh-Baltimore game. I'm predicting he's probably going to give me Pittsburgh from what I'm predicting. But I'll take whoever he gives me, because I think that's a game that's going to go 50-50 anyway. So that's just my opinion. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and head up out of here. I said everything I had to say. Good luck this week. I'm going to start sending games out either on your YouTube channel, DMs, Facebook, cell phone, whatever. And we'll get these picks in. All right. So y'all take care, and y'all have a good one.